It's been 35 years since the original Game Boy was released to the world, and while it is a truly iconic system and almost anyone can recognize what it is by looking at it, I would say that playing on the original Game Boy is not just a thing almost anyone would do nowadays. A lot of people like to go and play old games from this era on their phones, like through the Delta emulator or purchasing emulation handhelds that come preloaded with thousands of games. Now, this is not a bad thing for people to do, and playing on old hardware is not for everyone, but I still find myself playing most of my games on the original hardware they were released for. Here's my favorite Game Boy handheld that I own, and I can show you why in just a moment. Granted, this still uses AA batteries and not rechargeable ones, but it's still fine to use. This Game Boy is modded with a backlight screen, and you can also create a mod to add a rechargeable battery for it, but honestly, I wanted to keep some of the original charm of it by still having it used for AA batteries. Here's one of my favorite cases to house the Game Boy in games, and while it's not very portable, it's just cool to have. Definitely holds a lot of games and extra accessories for the Game Boy. Now here's another original Game Boy I have, and this one has no mods on it. And as you will see right away, it is extremely difficult to see the screen even in great light. How we got away with it back in the day beats me, but we managed with worm lights, the sun, and the outdoors. Games were just hard to see and even make out what was going on the screen at most times. So getting an original Game Boy with no mods is not something I would recommend to anyone at all, no matter how much I love the handheld. If you do seek to go back to the old days and want to play on an original Game Boy, I would recommend performing the backlight mod or purchasing one on eBay that already has the mod performed on it. I did buy this one on eBay and did not perform this mod on my own, and the system was about $100. A steep price, some might say, but I get the benefit of still playing on this handheld, which honestly is extremely comfortable to hold. The mod appears to have been done flawlessly and it sounds great as well. So while I can't take the credit of doing this mod, I can say that it is doable if you're good at soldering, which honestly I am not. If you don't think you want to play actual cartridges and would rather have hundreds of games with you, then by all means play on your phone, grab one of the dozens of emulation handhelds from Retroid, Anbernic, Powkitty. I tend to get a lot of comments in these videos of people saying just emulate it, or just play it on the Steam Deck, or why would you inconvenience yourself? All I have to say is, hey, isn't it great that we have so many options on how to play these games? Whether you want to play on an actual system they were released for, or you want to play them on your Steam Deck, go have fun and play some of these Game Boy games. There's so many games out there that are not Pokemon or Mario that are so much fun, but if that's what you want to play on, then go for that too. The choice is yours, my friends. You can play these games any way you want. I will continue coming back to the Game Boy over and over again because it truly is a fantastic system with a lot of great games for it. Look online for lots of top 10 or top 20 Game Boy games if you're looking for new games to play that you never played. If you're looking to get into the Game Boy for the first time, I applaud you and I welcome you to the club. It's a great experience, and this is what portable gaming was really about back in the day. Getting to play games for 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes tops, and then putting it away in your pocket, or in your bag of course, since this one was a little bit bigger than others. As mentioned earlier, while I don't recommend getting an original Game Boy and playing on the original screen, if you like the comfort of this Game Boy, go ahead and mod it, get it up and running, and play some games on it. I definitely enjoyed my experience with this Game Boy, and I still to this day. It's actually in my bag right now with some games, so I think I'm going to go and play that now. Take it easy, everyone. Bye-bye.